Yo, what's up, guys? It's Urubuga, and I'm here today to show you all of the ways that you can obtain hexes in Off the Grid. Hexes are these little box-like objects that you get in different rarity, and there's also different types, and they contain items inside. These are items that you can equip to your loadout. Some of them are cosmetic, whatnot. So as you can see right here, these are Omni Hexes. Omni Hexes can contain any item whatsoever. It can contain something, it can contain an attachment, it can contain a weapon skin, a customization item, a cyber limb, a weapon, anything could be in one of these. We'll open up a purple one to show you what it's like. Okay, got the Kochi Ergo Grip, pretty cool. Can probably sell this for a little bit of money. But up at the top, you see that menu, Omni Hex, weapons, cyber limbs, customization items, attachments, weapon skins. Those are all the different type of hexes you have. If there's an event going on, there'll also be another tab for event hexes. So that goes over what hexes are, but how do you get more of them? One of the easiest ways while you're still in the menu is you go over to your inventory. Down to conversion. Over here, you have a bunch of different options. You have all recipes, simple recipes, and advanced recipes. I usually just go to all recipes. I pick the one I'm going to want to use. I think the best bargain is if you want greens. Let's say that you want to get some more weapon attachments or something. A green, when you swap out for a green, you can open anything higher. So I like to do 3 just to get a green, and I don't need the guaranteed blue or guaranteed purple. I just want to get the green. Maybe I'll still get a purple out of it, right? And it only costs 3 greens. So you go in here and click on the plus sign, and you have all these different things that you can select individually to put in here to trade. If you don't want to do that, you just push triangle or whatever the button is for autofill on the bottom left there, and it autofills for you. And once you have it autofilled, you push the button to convert, and boom, you got a hex. One thing you want to make sure you do here, though, is if there's stuff that you do not want to convert, lock it. Right here, you go to the item on the bottom left, it's going to tell you what command it is to lock it. I just bought all these freedom skins, so I want to lock all these things. I want to make sure that nobody, or not nobody, but I don't want to make sure that I don't accidentally put those in. So now when I push autofill, nothing happens. All those are locked. I'm not going to accidentally put it in there and swap it out. Okay, so by now you're probably saying, you know what? I want to know, how do I find hexes in game? I'm going to show you the way that I like to hex farm. This is what I do right when I jump out of the plane. So what you want to do is, I like to go towards the middle of the map. Just kind of fly down a little bit low, because the hex missions are dark web missions. They are not going to show up for you unless you are close to them. So what I do is I fly low like this. I open up the map while I'm flying. Boom, hex mission just showed up. I can mark it up. Over there. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how you find them. So we pick up the mission. It showed us on the map that it's in this general location. Now this, I know the vault is over in this room right here. So we're going to go ahead and do the hex vault. Hack into this bad boy. Come on, paper hex, paper hex. Give us a paper hex. Paper hex. Ah, just a green. Okay, green hex, no big deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this to the extractor. When you're holding a hex, it shows you the closest extractor. This one, right there, 88 meters, going to take it over to the Stork extractor. You pop the hex in the extractor, and then you just have to defend it against whoever might try to come hack it and take your hex from you. While you're defending it, you just want to make sure this reaches 100%. Once that reaches 100%, that hex will be in your inventory after the match. By far, the most common way to obtain hexes is opening loot crates. Any loot crate has a chance at dropping you a hex. So if you want to get hexes, you can just open every loot crate until you get one. It's not the most efficient, but this is a way that you will guarantee eventually to get a hex. And just like that, we got ourselves a hex just from looting. We can go ahead and pick this up and take it to the extractor. Now that we've gone over the basics and you know how to loot boxes for hexes, if you want to boost the probability that you get a hex from a loot crate, head to one of these purple zones. They're marked by these purple flares. These are high priority loot areas. They're going to be protected by turrets, so be careful. Once you're in here, you got to be real careful because there are turrets at every corner. The turrets are destructible though. Some of this you went dirty. Just like that, we got a hex out of our 4th box.
Armor fully loaded.
Another way to obtain hexes in Off the Grid, although kind of rare, are drone plunder missions. They look like this on the map. Looks like a little drone, says drone plunder on it. I'm gonna mark this one up and go pick it up.
Hey, let's go that way.
Alright, now that I have the mission, it's gonna show me the general area on my map where the drone is gonna be.
That way.
Shoot down the drone. Open up the plunder. No hex, but sometimes there will be a hex in here. Just like that, we got a green hex out of a drone mission. Now, one of my favorite ways to obtain hexes in Off the Grid are these combat DJs. They look like little headphones on your map. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this one up. You can hear the music coming from them. What you have to do is you just fly over to where the combat DJ is at. There's a little circle area that you have to stand in. As you can see the little wall of the circle there. Once you're standing in the circle, you wait until this gets to 100%. Once it's at 100%, it'll pop out a bunch of loot right here, and occasionally there'll be a hex. But you have to watch out, because enemies will hear this and come and try to steal the combat DJ from you. Some people say emoting makes it go faster. I'm not so sure. Tell me what you guys think. We're almost at 100%. No hex, but we did get a legendary weapon. Do these enough times, especially during events, and you'll be sure to pop out some hexes. Now, there's another possible way to get hexes in the game, even though it's very rare. And it's these supply run missions. They're going to look like this. It's got a gun and a cyber leg on there. We'll go ahead and mark it up. Go in here, grab the mission. And it's going to show you 3 locations that you can go to. And you have to open crates. And each one of those crates have a chance of having a hex. Crate number 1, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, come on! Crate number 2, raw bangers, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Ah! Crate number 3, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Ah, man. Well, like I said, it's a very low chance you'll get one from there, but it is possible. So, it's worth a shot. Now, if you're more of a fighter and you want to steal hexes from people, look on the map for these circle-colored icons. They have the hex icon in the middle, and then the color of the rarity is what the circle is filled with. As you're approaching the enemy who's holding the hex, look out for that red trail. The red trail is what comes off of the hex as they're holding onto it. What you do, you eliminate the enemy. Hex is going to be on the ground. These guys happen to be doing a hex mission, so I'm going to go ahead and take this hex. And we'll put it in the extractor. But be careful, because while you're holding a hex, you too have a red trail and can be chased down. Alright, so that covers all the different ways you can obtain hexes in Off the Grid. Hope you enjoyed this video. Urubuga, out.